Good morning, buenos dias, family and friends, and as always, my beloved veterans, it's Emilia Roman and my co-host,
Amara Lodi.
Hey, Umara, blessings to you, all the way from Canada.
Woohoo!
What's going on across the border? What's happening over there this morning?
Oh, it's pretty cold. I haven't taken off my curtains because it's still dark outside, but I'm sure there's still snow outside. Yeah. And the rest is peace. It's not that much of a chaos, you know. Canadians are very peaceful people. Even
Right.
going through the pandemic and the lockdown again, it's calm. I'm very blessed.
I'm very blessed. Yes. I tell you, I love Canada. I obviously love, the love that Canada has shown us, and we really can't wait to be able to have the opportunity to connect with family over there and our whole spiritual fitness community. And speaking of family in Canada, we have, who's our guest today from Canada?
Rosemarie Sanchez.
Yay! That's right, Rosemarie Sanchez, and she's actually in the green room right now. She's on standby, so we're so blessed to have her. And let's just say this. Let me go ahead and do this. We'll catch you on this side. Okay. It's going to be in Spanish. It's going to be in Spanish, folks.
Hablando entre Mujeres, tu programa, aquí con Rosemarie Sanchez, que te espera una hora espectacular. Así que quédate en casa, posiciona tu vida en grande porque ese eres tú. Hablando entre mujeres, para todas las edades, para todos los géneros, y aquí emprendemos siempre tu vida. Disfruta este momento que es tuyo. Hablando entre mujeres, todos los días, miércoles a las 7 de la noche con Rosemarie Sánchez.
Wow.
Umara, you don't speak Spanish, but
no.
What did you take away from that?
Well, I can surely tell. Well, first of all, the music was lovely. I really loved the music. And I'm regretting not understanding the language. I think I should take classes and learn the language because it sounds so beautiful. And what I got was, she sounds really powerful. And it's definitely what I got from the video was that she's running a radio channel, Frequency 5 FM.
Yeah.
And that she has interviewed several people, and that she's an author, and she looks like a very powerful lady.
That's right. And you know what? Thank you for sharing that. That is the title of what we call the show up here on the top, and that's about influencing, right? What does it take to become an influencer, a global leader? And Rosemarie Sanchez has been that person. She's been very instrumental in the Spiritual Fitness Survivor book, first edition, and she's helped us bring some authors in on the second edition. So I'm so proud to call her my friend. She is really making an impact there in Canada and globally, because she now has a brand that is reaching so many Latin countries that it's mind-blowing. I think she's got a book coming out, co-authorships, about every 3 months or less. So,
wow.
So that's my friend and lover of humanity. She's got a beautiful voice. She's been, if you read the bio, she's been nominated with the Latin Grammys in those certain genres. So she's really cool.
Yeah.
Let's bring her on.
I can't wait.
Mi amiga, ¿cómo estás?
Hello, Rosemarie.
Hi, amigos.
And the crowd goes wild. Gracias a
If I
Dios. Good
can
to see.
have this every day, please have me in because I love it. Honestly.
God bless you. Welcome. Welcome, Amitabh. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, Rosemary, I read your bio and I'm blown away. 9 times bestseller in 1 year and an
Yes.
award-winning singer. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of work, but it's so blessed and so wonderful when you meet so many people and you're making changes in your own life and for
Right.
others. It's
Right.
fulfilling. It's very
Yeah.
fulfilling. So
Yeah.
every day when I wake up as a sunrise, like right now,
Sunrise. That's right.
I always think I can't stop. So many things that I have to achieve
Yeah.
because people
Yeah.
are counting on me. So,
You know,
and I'm
Rosemary.
grateful. I'm very
Wow.
Yeah.
grateful.
Thank you. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm so excited because I know your story. I want others to know your story. You are the woman you are today. You are this influencer. You are this lover of humanity. You've got all this beautiful talent, but something is telling me that you didn't do it alone. Who is this special woman in your life? And I'm getting goosebumps either because I'm cold or it's your story. Um, your grandma, your mother, she was an influencer in your life.
Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Emilio.
Yeah.
Rosemary froze, I think.
Oh, she's got a beautiful story.
Mother, literally, name outside in the world is Lucila Velasquez. So she wrote more than 30 books of science poetry.
Yes.
She was a journalist. She was an ambassador for my country to many other countries. So we have a powerful woman that always was recognized for her humanity work, the same thing, for always accomplishing many things and having people integrated and perhaps even doing agreements between countries. So I see that role model all my little years of life, and she always told me, Rosemary, from all my granddaughters, you are the one who's gonna follow my path. And
Wow.
when she says that, I see her so big, and I said, I wish one day I can speak to the world like my grandma. That
Mm,
was a wish already.
mm.
Then when I saw her doing so many things, I said, how am I gonna be a writer? Because I always saw her with her, those machines before,
The typewriters, yeah.
typographic machines. Yeah,
Typewriters.
So I
Mhm.
said, that's difficult, man. Like 100 words per minute. I don't know if I can make that. But she gave me the strength. I can say she gave me the strength. That today I look up and I said, you were right, Grandma. you know, now I understand it. And she talks about postulates a lot. She talks about the physics quantum or the quantum physics. Sorry,
Quantum physics,
and
yeah.
yes, and then when she did that, and one day I went to a conference and somebody talked about that. I said, this is what my grandmother always taught me. This is what
Mm.
she is.
Wow.
This is my calling. So it clicked. That day, it was so big for me. I would never forget.
Yeah.
That day, I decided, I said, I'm going to write the book that she always told me to do so. So, and I always said, if I write a book, man, like it would be so many books because I have so many stories to tell.
It'll be a sequel. That's
So
right, a
in fact, it was
trilogy.
real. In fact, it was
Wow.
real. Yes.
Wow,
That's
thank
a
you.
talent in its own, storytelling. You're saying it so casually. I've got so many stories to tell. Sometimes for some people it's really hard to tell a story even. So that's quite a talent you have there. So how long ago have you started the Spiritual Fitness Academy, and when did you write that book? Tell us, and how did that journey go? Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure, sure. I met Emilio in, I think, April 2019. Yes, around there. So I met him by casual things of the world. God wants that because God is perfect. And when I met him and I start following him in Facebook. I said, man, I love the energy of this guy. What's going on here? Let me see what it is, you know? Sometimes you don't have to meet the person in person. You know what I mean? You don't have to really get connected, hug them, maybe have autograph or talk to somebody to really feel, there's energy there, right?
True. True.
So I said to him, I was in Mexico. So I said to him, you know what? I would love to be interviewed by you. I don't know. I said that, So then he says, okay, that's fine. I'm trying to see where my camera can see more. Oh,
No,
here
you're
I am.
good.
Okay, good.
You're good.
Sorry, this is new to me.
It's
So,
good.
and then we got into the interview. We talked, and we made a good connection as a friend, right? So I start following him, and I said, this is interesting. Everything that he does, it's what my beliefs are. You know, I always said, united we can conquer so many things, but alone is so difficult, and it doesn't have a meaningful, powerful way of helping others. You have to get into know so many people at one point that makes it easier to accomplish things that sometimes you realize, oh, this is huge, but it's not huge. In fact, it's what you need the people, the connections, everything parallel working, and that's how you really get big quickly. Get to know many people out there that will listen and care for what you said. So when I did that interview with him, I felt, you know what? I want to meet Emilio more. I want to know his encounter network. And this is how we got together because here in Canada, in Toronto, where I live, Umara, you live in Toronto as well?
Yes, I do.
No?
Yeah,
Maybe?
we have to connect. Yes,
You gotta
definitely.
come in.
Lucky
Oh,
me.
yes, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I know a lot of authors here. I was working already to interview these authors. I was not already an author. The first person who introduced me to be an author was Emilio. In fact, I was doing my own book when I met him, but that book never showed life, never went away, never was published because I had a relation where I felt as a number, when people treat you as a number rather than as a person. So for
Right.
me, it wasn't something that was getting me to grow in what really main nature is, right? I'm a writer. I love writing. I love connecting with people. I love sharing my story. I love telling people, you know what, if someone tells you no today, is not only today. It will be a yes after. You have to work
Right.
that no. Sometimes people, they don't believe that. But if you really see truly deep, when people tell you no, it's
Yeah.
because they don't know yet. It's only an open door for saying yes in the future, you know?
So well said.
So,
Hmm.
yes, thank you, honey. So, that day I said, you know what? I'm going to continue to meet Emilio. He tells me, you know, my friend, I'm going to be doing a book in co-authorship. I said, wow, that sounds great. I never knew the concept of co-author, honestly. I always thought there were always, the book writer and their
Right.
story and go out and,
Right.
publish. So when he tells me that, I said, wow, this is wonderful. This is really my connection. This is who I am. I want to be with people. I don't want to feel alone. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Right. Right. That's right.
So yeah, so Emilio gave me the opportunity. I said, you know what, Emilio, I know people. Let me talk to people and see what they can say. So as soon as I talked to my best friend, she told me, are you sure I can write? I said, man, like you have a story like people need to know. You are in. And she says, okay, I'm in just because of you. I said, you are, no matter.
Amen.
So she said, yes. Then one
Eh,
friend, we went to República Dominican and we were there having, interviews. We were in TV shows and doing things.
Yes.
And then my friend Ben Anthony, he loved me. And then he says, listen, what are you doing? I said, oh my God, I'm going to publish a book. I'm going to be there inside the book with all my friends. Even Mariana is there. I said, so come. I said, yeah, I just gave my story. I sent my information. It's already there. They're, processing, publishing, and everything. And I called my book because I'm in, but the book is from Emilio. But it makes you feel it's my book. You know what I
Right.
mean? So he says, and when do you have to do this? I said, no, it's over. It's done. Now the people's in. So he says, well, I'm in too. I said, how come you're in? I said, yes, I want to be in that book too. I said, okay, let's go to Emilio, right?
Yes.
It's so funny, man. Like everything last minute. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
That's
Rosemary,
what
if
I'm
you don't
trying
mind
to
me.
say.
Yeah. I
Yes.
feel your energy. I love it. And so Rosemarie Sanchez was so instrumental in helping us bring in all these authors. So she brought in Ben Lavos, right? And then you brought in your other friends. Tell us who else came along the journey with you because you accepted the invitation from us. Who else came with you, right?
Sure. So we went to New Jersey. First of all, we
Yes.
went to New Jersey. We got
Book
into
launch.
the news. The book launch. It was perfect. Honestly, I mean, I would never forget that time. That's why when now I do my events, I reflect always that time. I want people to feel what I felt one day. Feel important. Someone gave me the freedom to do what I meant to do. And I thank that person who's Emilio Roman. I will never forget that. I thank you. I truly thank you. As well as Daniela Roman, who's the wife of Emilio,
Yes. Yes.
and she's my friend. And I thank her from the bottom of my heart because somebody believed in me.
Yeah.
Even I
Yeah.
think more than me at that time. I thought it was not going to be possible. So
Yeah.
it was so funny. We had the amazing time there at the New Jersey. We went
Yes.
together as friends, and then we came to even Toronto. No, we came back to Montreal from New Jersey to Montreal because we had these.
A
We
Grammy.
had our Latin Grammys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was everything. Like I mean, everything happened in one weekend. You know how powerful that is? Many things happen in one weekend and change your life. And you say, how come this happened? And to be honest with you, Mara, I mean Emilio,
Yeah.
is the grace of the Lord.
Amen.
The if you're looking at something else, there's no way. This is the grace of the Lord. So for me, it's that way. So we went friends and split together. I mean, shared together all these good moments. And then Emilio said, I'm going to do the second. The second one, I said, yes, yes, yes. I said, how many this time? And she says, average, the same 25. I said, wow. Well, let me see what I can do because this is not
Yes.
easy, Not people, everybody said the same thing as Mariana and Ben, but
Bella
for
Boss.
sure,
Yeah.
let's go ahead. So I went to Rita Mendoza, who you interview already,
Right. Rita
and Rita
Mendoza.
said yes.
Yes.
And then Emilio met Jorge de Jesus.
Jorge. Yes. We were all
So
interviewed.
he asked to Jorge. Jorge said yes. So now 5 friends together.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
even
Dave.
have in my office the banner of our books.
Yeah.
And sometimes people may say, "How come you do that? Because now you have your own books." I said, "Because I will never forget who brought me into this. I have to always give and be thankful for who believed in me. And
Right.
sometimes people forget that. And let me tell you, if you do that, you don't know where your roots are coming from. And you will lose quickly, very quickly, your pattern
Wow.
and your vision. So people
Wow.
have to recognize in life, if there's people who believe in us, we must praise them always with our all heart and believe in them as they believe in us. That's my message for today.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. And you know what, Gracia, we got much love for you. I believe there's some comments. I see a couple of them.
Yes. So Daniela, a lot of people joined. Thank you so much for who's joining. Danielle says, it was a divine connection between you and Emilio. You're a beautiful soul, Rosemary. And Lionel says, I love this energy, Rosemary. Do more of what makes you happy. Make memories that you will cherish forever. Remember that health, family, and happiness are the most important things in life. Follow your dreams and don't hold back.
Wow.
Uh, yes, they're beautiful, beautiful comments. Daniela again says, Rosemary Sanchez, Emilio and I are so grateful for the beautiful souls you have brought into our lives. Mariana
Thank you.
Santos and Ben Levas and Rita Mendoza and George. And you're right, Rosemary. It's all the successful people in this world. They always say, they're the whole world can go against us or not believe in us. But if you have that one person that stands by you and who believes in you more than you believe in yourself, that person can push you through any struggle and any problem and makes you believe in yourself. So you're so right there. And
Thank
Amelia and
you.
Daniela, absolutely. I say it all the time. They're amazing angels and they're shining their light and supporting people and connecting people. So absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Thank you, ladies. And I tell you what, so I mean, like it's while it's great to receive, right? Um, Daniela and my cup get filled, right? Because of the divine laws. Everything I do is spiritual fitness, right? So all we're doing is practicing spiritual laws. And we can only keep what we give away. Like it's just universal. And so if you want love, and you're saying, well, where's love? Well, I haven't met. Are you giving love, right? If you want money, well, whatever money you got to learn to give away some money, buy something. So I've learned this from my Holocaust survivor friend. I learned it from my spiritual roots growing up Catholic. They taught me that it's like you've got to give, but until I until we learn that as a society, as a people, that it really is in the giving that we receive. It sounds simple, and it is, but we make it very challenging for whatever reason. The beliefs that we've been taught, like you gotta, we've all heard it because we're in the same space, right? We're all in the growth, personal development, and the whole. You either have one or two mindsets, right? You either have an abundance mindset that there's enough money and resources to go around. The birds, they don't ask where their next meal is coming from. It's all over. But we start as human beings, we start getting so, oh my God, I gotta count my pennies. I gotta hang on to everything. And that's called scarcity. And so, thank you, ladies. I
Yes.
am so over the moon, excited about connection. This is what I love. To me, some people find this challenging and difficult. I'm just hanging out with my friends. Hey, and, and when I was on stage at Robert J. Moore's Magnetic Entrepreneur, I believe you might have been there. When they asked me to be the MC, not because I got some great voice, it's because of my energy. I guess they wanted me there. And the first thing I said when I got on stage in Toronto, I looked around the room. I said, I can't believe my Facebook friends are real. because,
That's a good one.
yeah, because everybody's on Facebook. And it's real to be able to meet Rosemarie, to be able to meet Umara. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I love what I'm doing.
Wow.
And so it really takes a village in the community. Is Austin there? Is Austin there? Do you see Austin Haynes there at all?
Yes, yes, I see Austin. Thank
Yes.
you, Austin.
Oh,
I
Yeah, he's
love him.
there.
I love him. I'm interviewing already last year as Emilio also when I was in Two en Línea TV. And Emilio was a sponsor for my show for a while.
thank you.
We always
Yeah, we're so proud.
publish Spiritual Fitness Survivor. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm forever grateful. And
And
you know what? This is just beginning. You end up believing every day is a new beginning. I mean, how many people feel that way? For me, every day is a new beginning. And because I live that way, it's easier for me to do things. You see? It's easier for me to forget who did wrong to me. It's easier for me to really bless others. It's easier for me to really say, I believe you, you're sorry. I'm sorry also. It's abundance because you see every day as a grateful it was yesterday. You see, and some people, they don't understand that. They leave the grouches of the past because they never confront their own self. It's not
Yeah.
about them, it's about you. It's always about you. It doesn't matter what they have done. It's about how you end up having this as a result into your life. And if people understand this concept, I believe you, they will live easier life. From everything that I passed along, which is a lot, and not the easy person that everything was true colors, easy and simple. No, no, no. It's been a struggle. That's why
Yeah.
my book called is Quebrando Barreras, which is breakthrough,
Yeah.
changing the pattern of poverty. I've done it
Yeah.
because of reason. I understood the concepts of laws that, first of all, the spirituality in your own self works in every person, and from there, once
Yes.
it's done in the soul, in the spirit, in the mindset, then can work in the physic. And because
Yeah.
of that, I think it's easier for me to say today, after 8 months being with a wonderful woman whose name is Analia Exeni, she's editorial in edition for the books. She's the edition of
Yes.
all our books. She's the correspondent person who knows the true self about words here and there. Everything has to be disclosed in a book, perfectly done. She has over 40 books published on her own. And
Right.
she's a person who knows what she talks and do what she talks, because that's the difference when you do what you said and not
Yes.
only talk. And people tend to do that always, talking about I am. You know what? Let the world to know you. Let the people see you what you do. Don't say I'm this and this and that because I have done this. You know what? At the end of the day, if you die today, all that you own, supposedly, will be gone.
Yes.
Simple. It's
Yes.
done. It's over.
My God.
But who
Yes.
you are as a person, that's meaningful. That's
Yes.
who that really person will stay for other people's life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I cannot stand to people that they feel that they own the world. No, my
Yeah.
friend. We own nothing. We
So
own
true.
nothing. We don't even deserve sometimes things. And God gives us that.
Wow.
So
Wow.
then,
So
for that
true.
way, if you live that way, my friend, I told you, everything minimal, big, and impactful will always help your results. And people will always attract to yourself because you're being truthful.
Yeah.
People can see it. It's not something you you perhaps show. No,
Yeah.
it's something that's natural. It comes every day with you.
Rosemary,
Thank you.
I love your energy. Obviously, we got mad love for you. Tell people how can they get a hold of you, and what is your next big project?
Well, I'm always in the move. I never end up not doing something. You know me, Emilio. We have produced already. Produced already 8 books in almost 9 months. We have 100 writers
Yeah. Yeah.
that are from everywhere in the world. Sagas de Exito is the calling success of
Okay.
Sagas of Success, and we do in both language, in English and Spanish. But I'm not
Right.
here to sell anything. Yeah, please. I'm
Yeah.
not here for that. Okay, I'm just saying what I'm doing. And if I do something with Emilio, Emilio be in favor as I am. I would never do
Amen.
something
Amen.
that favors me only ever.
Yeah. Amen.
So,
Amen.
but my big project coming up, it's probably do things outside this country. Because
Yeah.
remember, it's already almost a year we cannot go
Mhm.
out, and it's getting me
Right.
crazy. But we want to do retreats. We want to go and do things, and perhaps keep growing. Keep growing. That's
Right.
what it is. Keep growing. And I don't think it's
Well.
only because of the money, because money will always come along. but it's because we have a mission. You know, when you change people's life, when they put in each book we do their story, and you see the transformation from not knowing who they are and believing in them, as you did, Emilio. As I know, many of the stories inside these books are transformational, even my own.
Amen. Amen.
I mean, you have a mission. You can't stop.
Yeah.
There's no way to stop.
And, you know,
You
speaking
want
of
it to
mission,
somebody else.
I've got someone that wants to say hi to you. He's coming on. I got somebody that wants to say a special hello to you.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Sure.
And so we have him here. He's somewhere in the universe.Here are you?
Hello. Hello, beautiful Rosemary. How are
I saw
you?
him coming up a few times.
I had a connection thing worked out.
Oh, wow.
Divinely
I
appointed.
love it.
It was a quantum effect.
I love that.
A butterfly
quantum effect, but we're here.
Hey,
Well,
great.
Our men are brave. They're outside in the cold.
well, I just got done run. I went for a mile run today, and
That's nice. That's
I got my spiritual fitness hat.
All right. Thank you.
And I was listening to your story, Rosemary. It's a beautiful. And I had the honor to be on your show, and it's amazing. You're just a force. That's what I typed in the comments. You're just a force. And you're a force that is driven from a deep place. So regardless of your spiritual beliefs, so you are driven from a deep place, and you can spot people like that. You can spot people that are driven from very deep within versus people that are superficial. You are driven deep within, my friends, and that's why you are continuing on your mission the way you are, and that makes you unstoppable and powerful in a good way. You know, not in an egotistical way, in a way that elevates other people, and that's reflecting in the work that you're doing, and it's beautiful. And I wanted to come on just to say hello and just honor you for a moment here, and just outside here. I've already had Emilio. I've already had, let's see, goosebumps 3 times today. 3 times. So it's a great day. You know, get your goosebumps on today. And
that's right. That's right. Austin, for those of you who follow Austin and have been in his events, like we always love to attend, he always talks about the goosebump effect. And when he's talking, he goes, "Did you get goosebumps?" And I'm like, "No," but I'm like, I think I got them now. But I mean, it's just really checking in with yourself. And when you hear a story that really tugs at you, you get that goosebump. And Rosemary,
I got them now. Woo!
Yes. So awesome, Austin. Awesome, Austin. How that even rhymes. So we're so blessed. Hey, did you fall off the chair, Rosemary?
She got so excited she shot out of her chair.
Sorry, guys. I thought I was with my phone, and I'm with my computer. I thought I was with my computer. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on, guys. Hold on. So sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on.
Nah, we laughed.
I have to show you this. Hold on.
This is funny.
Guys.
This is funny.
Rosemary is larger than life. You know what larger than life is? It's like full. When you're inside, you're outside, and you're expressing and you're flowing with life.
Look at that. Yes. You're right.
That's what I wanted to show you guys. Sorry.
Beautiful.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Where are you?
Sorry,
Toronto.
guys.
Yeah, Toronto?
Yes. This is my view. Every morning. It's cold though. Yes. Sorry. You know what? I thought it was in the phone. Sorry.
Hey, we couldn't tell, but I tell you what, we just thought you fell off your chair. We didn't know what happened.
I thought she shot out of her chair. She got goosebumps. She got excited.
A goosebump launch. All right.
So good.
God bless you. Well, listen, we are enjoying this. Rosemary, have you ever been to Austin's event? I know you've been to a lot of events. Have you ever been to an Austin event? Have you ever been to it?
No, we were here. We were here together in one event. The power of collaboration. Remember?
Yes.
Emilio. Yeah. Here.
Yes. I remember. Oh, okay, got you. Well, Austin, he's having these events. Go ahead.
No, I've never been in one of his.
Okay.
I wish I can go there. To be honest, I'm trapped in Canada. Honestly, I said to people, how am I going to get out of here? I don't think everybody... We
All
don't
of us are.
know. We just don't know.
But you know what? What I want to share with you is Austin. Tell us about this event because I right now with all this shutdown, lockdown, Canada's locked down. We don't know what's happening here in Jersey. I think
Yeah.
Austin's event may be the last event we've seen in a while.
Yeah, I'm excited. First of all, it's an experience that we create through collaboration.
Yes.
I'm a glorified facilitator, is what I'd like to say. Holding space. And what I was just thinking this last night, that it's so valuable because everybody's on Zoom and you just see people's faces, and that's a great tool like we're doing right now. But what we're bringing is we're going to be in a live TV studio audience. We're going to have a production crew. We're going to have about 20 people in the room, and we're also going to stream it. So we're going to stream the experience through a couple mediums. So we just think this is an incredible, valuable thing right now, and it's something that we're going to look back on and go, that was the moment, that was the time. I committed to a live event in person, or I happen to stream it because Amelia, I'm happy to say we already got the next one on the calendar for March. So
you
90
do?
days
All
from
right.
now, we're gonna yeah. So we're gonna do December, and then 90 days from now, we're gonna be back convening again to see where everybody's at. Where are they on their journey? We're gonna check in with them. We're not just gonna leave them hanging. So that's what we're creating. I'm glad you're gonna be there with the
we're stoked.
Spiritual Fitness Academy.
We're stoked. But Danielle and I are super excited. And Austin, these days, if I'm correct, it's December 4th, 5th, and then you added a relationship day, which is amazing.
Yeah, so we added Relationship Day. It's a model that we've created, and basically it was more out of need than it was my idea. I had some conversations, people reaching out. We had done Relationship Day before, and I just said, let's do it. We're gonna put it in there, and we're gonna really talk about communication. We're gonna talk about mastering communication. We're gonna talk about what it means to be vulnerable and strong at the same time, and sharing and interacting with another human being, an exchange of energy, an exchange of heart space. We're going to create that. It will absolutely happen at the event.
Yeah, and you know what? I love it. I definitely want Umar to come in here, but I know that Austin and Rosemarie, you both have a mutual friend that you both love and admire and respect, and I've had the pleasure to meet James McNeil because of you two. So you guys have a special connection with James. Is he a mentor or a friend? Talk about James a little bit.
James is amazing. I mean, James is a person who have changed my life also. I met James about 2 years ago, and because of James, I met Analia Exeni. You see, true connections, when we believe into people's life and their actions and what they really show, makes you bigger, makes you powerful, makes you believe. And I had James telling me, you know what, a conference in Mexico. I am in a book as a forward. You want to come? So imagine for a person who knows only 2 months, maybe 3, 4 months, tells you go to Mexico, go there, spend a week, spend money, and say yes. I mean, not everybody is in that position. You understand? First of all, because the time most. Second, because of the money. And third, because you don't know. Simple, you know? But I took my chance. I said, I want to learn. I'm here to learn. And I see that with James, I'm growing. So what do? Follow. You know, when you see people making you grow as a person, because what they teach is what they profess and what they do, you follow, you know? So I went. And because of that, today I'm working with Analia Exeni, and we have done many together, marvelous, that if people realize how much work is behind, I can tell I have 2 hours of sleep every day. I don't have days off. I have over 8 nights. I have no day off, not even one day. And God knows. But you know what is the most rewarding feeling that I've lived in my life so far? So what I want to tell you is that if James is with Austin doing things, man, go for it. And with Austin being with James, go for it, because both are powerful, powerful,
Thank you.
powerful,
Yeah.
amazing mentors for life. And
Wow.
always Emilio also. I mean, this is not a coincidence. We're
No.
powerful people here
Absolutely.
because we know what our vision is. Omara, Emilio, Austin,
Yeah.
Rosemary. We have to face
Mhm.
our fears. And because of that, we're able now to be in front of the camera, to be in front of the room, to be in
Yes.
people telling them, you know what? One day I felt as I can conquer other things because I
Yes.
overcome and overpass. And that's what we really are. We're an example
Yes.
of life.
Yes. It's a
Thank you.
beautiful reflection, and I echo everything Rosemarie said about James. James has become a mentor of mine, and some of the work you're going to see on Sunday is from Verbal Aikido, which is pure communication mastery. We're going to be doing a Verbal Aikido event next year. How to master your communication. We're going to be doing that next year. James and I are already in talks when the borders open up, where he's going to come down here and we're going to launch Verbal Aikido down here too, because we want to give people the tools, right? And I just want to say that what makes Rosemarie powerful, Emilio, Umara, is that when you get in community, I want everyone to hear this. So I want you to listen right now. When you get in community, you're better able to discover and deliver your gifts from a heart-centered place.
Can somebody write that down? Can somebody spell that out again? Say it
Wow.
again.
When you get in community, you're better able to discover and deliver your gifts from a heart-centered place. And that is what happens here. And that's why, if somebody's listening to this message right now, your job is to connect. Because if you stay in your vacuum or your world, it will stay the same. Your job is to connect. As hard and as uncomfortable and as difficult. And I'm actually in a situation right now where someone is going through something that I can't even communicate here.
Sure.
But they reached out, and they're shaking and they're scared and they're upset, but they reached out. And if somebody can reach out from that place, you can certainly reach out in your ability to grow and discover your gifts and bring them to the world, because that's all that is ever asked of us, to discover and deliver our gifts from a heart-centered place. So I just wanted to make sure everybody got that today, because I think that this kind of came out. Rosemarie was talking about it, and I just wanted to share that.
Thank you. Umara, what do you got to say?
Well, I'm just absolutely blown away. I'm almost speechless right now because such amazing minds have come together today. I'm so blessed to be in your company. And like Austin said, we don't grow in isolation. We grow in community. And by the way, I have registered for your online streaming event, Austin, so I'll be there. And
I'm
I
so
encourage
glad you're going to be there.
Yeah, I wish I could be there in person, but yes, for now I'll be there, watching the live stream and everything. So I encourage everyone who can still just join and register for the event, because I'm really looking forward to it. And I didn't know about James because I have attended one of his courses, and it was mind blowing. And I still have the folder. I go back to it when I'm stuck. But if he's going to be in this event as well, it's like absolute treasure, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Rosemary.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Mara, let me tell you something, because it goes right now. I'm sorry, I just cut you off.
It's okay.
One important thing here to say what Austin is bringing about community. So James performed Canto por la Paz with me. We did that. We did that in the recording in Mexico. We came here, we launched the song together. Everybody was like, wow. And now James was my first forward of the book called Breakthrough Volume 2. So this is why, again, responding to what says Austin, community. If I go to James and James, I need this, and if he comes and say to me, Rosemary, I need that, what's the first thing you're going to do? Go do something for your friend. Go do something for your mentor, because you have seen repercussion. You understand? It's
Yeah.
both working actively. And that's what Emilio and Umar is doing right now, working actively. And
Yep.
that's what Emilio and Sting is doing right now, working actively. Sharing the word outside. Come do something different
Yep.
with your life. Come and show that yes, the greatness in you that has to be discovered or is doing
Yep.
already something, but you know what? Blown out with other people more. So, it's encountering lights with lights. That's what I say.
Beautiful. I got to jump
Spiritually.
in real quick. I apologize, but Emilio's going to be on my show today, and we're recording in about an
Yes.
hour, so I need to get ready. And
Yeah.
I'm going to be on with James later today because I just want to let everyone know. Later today, I'll be actually on with James. So Rosemarie, I just want to honor you again before I say goodbye. I'm so glad that I could connect here. I love you, and I just continue to do the amazing work that you're doing. Emilio, I'll see you later, and tomorrow I know I'll see you as well.
Austin,
Blessings,
God
everyone.
bless you, brother. Take
God
care,
bless you.
brother.
Bye bye.
All right. All
Thank
right.
you,
This is
Austin. Thank
wonderful.
you.
What a surprise, and what a surprise. And I'm glad we went over longer than I expected, but what a blessing it was to share the stage, whether it be virtual, but we're here. We got so many gifts, so many joys. I want to, Rosemarie, leave you with some final words, how people can get a hold of you, and leave people with a blessing. And then we'll jump into Umara and I will close it off.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Umara. I'm really thankful. Really thankful. I'd love to meet you in person, please. One day maybe you can
Absolutely.
come along to my show. And Emilio.
Absolutely.
Yes, there you go. God, there you go. There's a connection Austin talked about. Amen. Amen. So leave people with some final words, Rosemarie. Some final words. Una bendición, a blessing.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Can you hear me now, guys?
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you so much. Gracias, 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 Emilio. It's been a blessing very
Thank you.
much. Just to tell everybody, you know what? Get in touch with Emilio, Umara. Do something big in your heart. Do something different. Get to know these people who are really making sure that your word is out there and that also you will grow as they have done it. So follow them. I please
Thank you.
ask you, if there's something good in life, is to be in good roots. And this couple right now is making it. So blessings to you, Emilio. Blessings to
Thank you.
Mara.
God
And
bless
all
you.
the best. And we keep in touch, please, by all means.
Thank you. God bless you. Everybody get in touch with Rosemarie Sanchez. Follow her. She's outstanding. And if you're looking for a collaborative book, you want to share your story, connect with Rosemarie.
Thank you so much, Rosemary. We'll definitely connect later.
Okay. Yep. And we're going to have
Yes,
her links.
goodbye, Mara. Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Bye.
guys. Blessing.
No worries. Put your
Bye-bye.
link. Put your link below. Okay. Put your link on the side. Bye-bye. Awesome. Awesome. What did you think
Wow.
about that?
That was such a nice surprise,
Wasn't
First, like
that?
Rosemary, full of life, larger than life, and then Austin hopping on the call. This is so amazing. I
I
feel
love it.
like you say, my cup is full this morning. It's
Isn't that
more than
something? It's money sunrise. God,
wonderful.
God bless you. And as I'm talking, I'm a little bit dressed up today. I got my, I was gonna say some Spanish words, gabán. I've got my my blazer because I'm gonna be the guest on this live in studio stuff. So look out for some of those footage. I don't know what to expect, but we're just so blessed. Blessed. It's
Absolutely.
chilly. I think it's in the 30s. So. So, Umara, we are so blessed. Blessed. I'm grateful for you for taking the time to continue to co-host this show. We thought we were just going to do it for a week, but we keep moving forward because we keep getting some wonderful people showing up and agreeing to come on. And so, if you're out there and you want to participate in our show and you can get up this early in the morning, connect with Umara, connect with myself. And you send us a bio and a pic, and obviously we need to have a conversation. And you can see it's all about community here. We're building a solid, strong community. We're actually going to have this type of a show also 5 days a week in Espanol. So I'm currently looking for a co-host who speaks better Spanish than me. And that's not hard to do. Okay.
Well, thank you so much for believing in me, Emilio. And like you said,
you.
anyone who wants to get on the show or wants to get a book out or their word out or their story out, connect with Emilio and I. And
Amen.
you know, you only need one person to believe in you, to make you believe in
Powerful.
yourself. And Emilio, you and Danielle are definitely those people.
Yeah, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
And making yourself, making to believe in yourself. You are definitely, both of you are that light.
Thank you so much for sharing. That's a great segue to compliment my wife. She wrote, when you get in community, you are better able to discover and deliver your gifts from a heart-centered place. Austin Haynes. Is there any other comments coming through that I didn't see on my feed?
Well, there has been a bunch of them. A lot of them were full of gratitude, and then they were just laughing along with us.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, listen, Omara, I better go ahead and find out where this TV set station is with Austin. So we'll see everyone back here tomorrow. We have a whole lineup of guests all week, even on Thanksgiving. And then we've got Lisa Joe on Friday. My God, we've got a whole host of people. We're going to be booked. My prediction is we're going to be booked 1 month ahead of time. And that is because there's so many heart-centric entrepreneurs, heart-centric individuals that are impacting, influencing their communities, and they want to share it, and we want to bring it to you.
Absolutely. And just share a little bit quickly about the summit before you leave.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for that. Yes. So the Spiritual Fitness Summit 2020, ready for this? It's going to be on the 20th of December, and we're going to have 20 global leaders share the lessons learned from 2020 and what 2021 is going to look like for them. So again, 2020, it's been a challenging year for many, but you want to connect, and a lot of this information is going to be forthcoming. Umara is going to be participating. She's going to be one of the leaders, and we've got Austin Haynes. He's going to be there. If you love Austin Haynes with just this little segment he's been on today, imagine when you hear him among 20 other global leaders, again, talking on the Spiritual Fitness Summit, which is all going to be virtual. So think about that. You want to stay connected, find out more about this.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful day, Emilio. Thank you for causing this. And we're going to see you all tomorrow.
God bless you. Thank you.
God bless.
And all right. And I just thought about it. I think I need to, give me a second. My fingers are so cold.
I can imagine.
We're going to take us out here. Here we go.